It's the Damian Oliver Show. Yes, we're here. Thank you for tuning in. It's time to get your mind right. We're talking self-improvement. We gotta love on ourselves, no matter what. It's the Damian Oliver Show.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another segment of the Damian Oliver Show. Thank you so much for sticking with the show. And as we're growing, I just want to give a shout out to everyone who keeps sharing, who keep inviting friends and family members to follow. Let's keep it going. The show is also on Facebook, The Damian Oliver Show. It's on Instagram also, The Damian Oliver Show. So check it out when you have a moment and follow the page. And this is how we're going to grow together. Post your questions, repost videos, etc. As we know, it is June, and June is Mental Health Month. And, we need to pay some attention to, give the men just some attention. We deserve it. There's a lot of pressure that goes into just being a man. A lot of expectations as well for us, right? And sometimes we just don't have the proper outlet for us to be able to express ourselves and to feel safe enough where we can actually, feel safe where we can express ourselves and our emotions. So a lot of times it's just harder for us to express ourselves because society, sometimes even the people that you're around, does not welcome emotions. And if emotions are not being expressed, then they're being battled up. And because they're being battled up, then they do come out in some way, whether you like it or not. This could come out in just depression, anxiety. Um, there's a ton of different ways that it can come out. Being abusers, being an alcoholic, a drug addict, being closed off to love, be closed off to a lot of things. So we have to be in a space where we're creating comfortable experiences where men are able to express themselves without the fear of judgment, without the fear of being ridiculed and demasculine, right? Demasculated. So we have to create those spaces where they can talk, where they can feel safe, where they can feel empowered. And this is the only way that we can counteract mental health issues for men, and specifically, for men. Um, it's a world of, over masculinity. It's a world of judgment. It's a world of pointing finger, making fun, bullying, and it's not the most friendliest for people who are struggling in any capacity. So how can we bring support? How can we bring love and create those safe spaces? Let's start by asking questions. Instead of just assuming that because you are a man, you're not supposed to have emotions, you're not supposed to, you know, maybe cry, maybe express how you're feeling. We gotta start from young, right? We gotta start at an early age where we're able to tap into like the youth, for example. They go through a lot, getting up every day, trying to fit in, trying to find their place in society, trying to find their place in life in general. And if you, as a parent, as a guardian, as a friend, as anyone who has like contact with a male figure, if you're not creating that environment where they feel as if like, look, I can come to you without feeling judged or feeling misunderstood, then you cannot really change that dynamic, right? Because they're going to grow up feeling unsafe and they're going to feel as if that's just how they have to move in the world. So they're going to battle up their emotions. They're going to displace those emotions as well because, again, like, if they're feeling something and they're not able to express it in a healthy way, then it's going to come out in a way that it's not really the best. So we have an obligation as friends, as people who are in contact with males, just to create a space and environment that they feel comfortable to express themselves. They feel comfortable knowing that they're not going to be judged, right? So, and I know it's something that is going to be maybe challenging for listeners or for someone out there to express, because a man has to be strong. Any signs of weakness, it's never a good thing. It's never accepted in society. And emotions, it's a definite no-no. But if we're able to tap in, like I said, and we're able to start from an early age and allowing people to understand that it's okay, you got to also show them emotions, right? And especially in those households where they're probably not like a male figure, and parents are probably thinking like, look, I have to be strong, I want you to be strong. Black men, especially black men, right, we are not good at expressing emotions a lot of times, because we're taught to be tough, and how you show your strength is by not complaining. And why is expressing yourself complaining? Why is it viewed that way? When in other cultures, in other races, it's a way of you understanding and be able to express yourself and your emotions, and figure out whether or not you need help if you're struggling in areas. So let's normalize men being able to express themselves, and not view it as weak, and not being able to actually rise to the occasion when they need to. There's a time and place for everything. So you can't just walk around here being tough, hyper masculine, and you're not dealing with your emotions, because then what type of example are you sending to your kids, to your family? How are you letting them know, who are emulating you, that emotions is a part of life? You don't have all the answers. So even in your time of trying to figure it out, strength comes from knowing when you actually need help. Strength comes from knowing when you actually need a moment to break away and to find yourself. Strength comes from being able to talk about what you're experiencing and seek help. That is a beautiful thing. That's the best way you could showcase strength, and showcase to people that are looking at you, and to for guidance, and show the world that, look, we are humans, we breathe, we bleed the same, right? But we have to normalize in our culture, specifically black, that it's okay to feel down, it's okay to feel like you need to talk to someone, and if it gets a little bit much, there's always other outlets. You could go to the church, speak to a pastor, find someone that you can confide in. Therapy is never a bad idea as well. So in this month where it's mental health, mental health, let's try to change our approach. Let's try to rethink how we approach men in general. Let's not try to pounce on them as thinking that they should not feel, but let's go ahead and try to lend a shoulder, create a safe space where they're able to feel comfort, they'll be able to feel secure. That's going to bring them closer to figuring out how to deal and how to cope. Again, it's the Damian Oliver Show. Thank you for listening. It's a pleasure talking to you per usual. Can't wait to speak to you soon. Have a great day.